Wednesday before the NBA draft, I said to my brother that the New York Knicks were probably trying to find a way to bring Frederick Weiss out of retirement so they could draft him again just to waste another pick. And then this happened.
With the fourth pick in the 2015 NBA draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Liepaja, Latvia. He last played for Sevilla in Spain.
The despair on the young Knicks fans' face, and perhaps Chris Porzingis can turn these fans around at some point.
Mother. Usually I take the time to write everything down, but today I'm working without a script, and even though I've had 48 hours to think about this draft still pisses me the off! All day long on WFAN. On Thursday, Mike Francesa had John Calipari on, and all the experts were saying Mudiay was a lock at 4. Mudiay was a lock at 4. Mudiay was a lock at 4. And I should have known Phil Jackson and the New York Knickerbockers were going to screw this up. Somehow, I should have known. Now, let me get this straight. For everyone who says you can't win with Melo, they re-signed Carmelo Anthony to a $125 million 5-year contract. He's not going anywhere. Nobody is going to take that contract. If you're building for the future, then why do you re-sign Carmelo Anthony for the max money? Second, granted, we don't know anything about Kristaps Porzingis. Okay, he may be a good player in 3 to 5 years. All right. However, and this is the thing, we don't have 3 to 5 years to wait around for him to develop to his possible potential.
The clock is ticking.
Carmelo Anthony is 31 years old now, and he missed 40 games this past season. He's going to be 36 by the time this kid develops, if he develops at all. The Knicks need help right now. Not in 3 to 5 years, not in 6 years. They don't have time for a long-term plan to work itself out. They need help now. And considering the players you passed on, Mudiay, Cauley Stein, Justice Winslow, you pick a 7-foot-tall, 220-pound shooter who's going to get knocked around with no post-up game and can't play defense by Phil Jackson's own admission. Phil Jackson actually said he's going to have to learn how to play defense. And you tank the season with 17 wins and you win the final 2 games and give Minnesota a worse record than you, and they get the first pick, and then you pick Kristaps Porzingis? How did you manage to that up? I have no idea. And to Porzingis' defenders who keep saying, well, you've never seen him play. Well, he's the face of the franchise. Well, they're good. They've got a long-term plan. Since Dirk Nowitzki and Paul Gasol were drafted, 16 European players have been drafted, and none of them have become all-stars. How do you explain that? These GMs, they fall in love with these European players, and then they try to adapt them to the NBA game, and they can't do it. None of them can. We're looking at another Darko Milicic. We were told by Phil Jackson at the start of the 2014-2015 season that the Knicks were going to be a contender. The Knicks were going to make a serious push in the Eastern Conference. The Knicks were going to make the playoffs. And this was the worst season in the entire history of the franchise.
You a rotten liar.
You have a rookie coach who has no idea what he's doing. The triangle offense is a sham. The only reason why the triangle offense ever worked with the Bulls is you pass the ball to Jordan and then you just stand around and watch him dominate. That's the triangle offense. The Knicks don't have Michael Jordan. They don't have Kobe Bryant. Phil Jackson, you only win because someone else put those teams together for you. Kobe Bryant was already there. You brought in Shaq, thanks to Jerry West, and then you won another 3 championships. You know what? So I don't want to hear something about anything about the Zen Master, okay? Phil Jackson has said repeatedly before that he does not want to build a team. And we're beginning to see why he doesn't want to build a team, because he has no fucking clue what he's doing. Kristaps Porzingis, you seem like a good kid, and I wish you well. But seriously, this is not about you. This is about being told the same thing over and over again. It's going to be different. It's going to be different. We've been told that since Pat Riley. This is going to be different. This is going to be different. And it's the same thing over and over again. The cycle keeps repeating. So f*** you, Phil Jackson. F*** you, James Dolan. F*** you, Derek Fisher. I pine for the days of Dave Checketts and Paramount. I really do. This team is never going to win a championship ever in my lifetime. I swear. Ugh. Wonder if it's too late to call Walt Frazier out of retirement. See you next time.